Hello, my name's Raul Castro, real estate agent with Berkshire Hathaway, and today we're here with Bob Emmett from PCA Inspections. How you doing, Bob?
Very well. How about yourself?
Good to have you. So we want to have we want to talk about a few things here, and we want to know what is a home inspector and what does a home inspector do?
Sure. So home inspectors give home buyers or home sellers a good idea of what the current status of a building is. They look at the foundation, the structure in general, and kind of give a good assessment of what the status of the building.
Okay, great. So what does it take to be a home inspector? I mean, do you have to be part of an organization? Let us know what that means.
Sure. So to be a home inspector, you don't currently have to be licensed, but it's good to be associated with one of two organizations, one being ASHI, which stands for American Society of Home Inspectors, or CREA, which is California specific, and that is stands for California Real Estate Inspector Association.
Okay, cool. So give us an example, you know, a typical day in the life of a home inspector. What's the walkthrough process like? What do you do in a home inspection?
Sure. So I work from the inside out, or the outside in, I should say, and we look at the outside, the drainage, make sure that's in good working order. Look at the roof, make sure that's working all right and that's deflecting all the water off your house. And then work at the inside, look at the building systems, the plumbing, the electrical, and the heating and air conditioning system.
Great. So being that we're in San Francisco, the capital of earthquakes, how do you prepare yourself for a possible earthquake? What do you have to do?
Well, it's good to have a seismic assessment of a house. Those are things that we can perform as home inspectors, a few of us, and it's associated with the California Earthquake Association. And we do assessment on the structure of the house, whether or not it's been bolted to the foundation, it's crippled walls, which are seismically vulnerable, and things like that. So there's a few things we look for when we're looking at earthquake-associated risks.
Okay. So in this market, this Bay Area market, or these Bay Area homes and this Bay Area real estate, what are some of the defects, the different defects that you find in San Francisco and the Bay Area homes at that?
Sure. So a lot of the houses are on the older side, so we see a lot of just deferred maintenance that should that are maybe be original to the house that should be updated. Also being in a very hilly area, some of the drainage issues that you come across, sometimes that can affect the house and the foundation, as well as the earthquake, as we spoke about earlier. Sometimes these houses haven't been retrofitted for earthquakes, so it's always good to make sure they get an assessment like that to make sure that your house is equipped for the next big one.
Great. So Bob, why do you recommend a home inspection?
Well, so the home inspection is very important to a future buyer from a building, just to get a current status of the building conditions. Getting a professional in there to look at everything and make sure everything is actually functioning properly, make sure all the doors, all the windows are working properly, and all the major building systems. Having a professional to do that is always a good thing to do.
Great. So if we want a home inspection, how do we get a hold of you? Where do we contact you at?
Sure. I have a website. It's PCAinspect.com, and on there we have our contact information as well as a way of getting in contact with us.
Great. So make sure to call and contact Bob. Thank you for your time, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.